Hi, today we are going to cover Avalanche ecosystem. This time I'm going to make a brand new video making content. First of all, I am going to analyze Avalanche ecosystem briefly, its consensus mechanism, its economics, as I can see from its documentation. Then I'm going to make a small marketing analysis of it. What is market forecasting, as you can see in here, market forecasting and market penetration calculation together. Actually, we have made the calculations. We just covered how we're gonna to make it. So uh, let me do that. Yeah, our AVAX is a L1 blockchain. Its main purpose in blockchain trilemma, let's say, decentralization, scalability, scalability, and security. In this dilemma, AVAX here is here. AVAX is in here. So decentralization and scalability is the most important thing. But if in the meantime, it protects from DDoS attacks, cyber attacks, and collision attacks from it. So, as we can say, it's a layer one blockchain, but it's based from EVM. It comes from EVM. It comes from Ethereum ecosystem. Based comes from ETH. Yeah, comes from Ethereum ecosystem. So, actually, Avalanche is a energy saver, energy saver, because only use entire Avalanche ecosystem use 30 sorry 40 42 US household energy consumption energy consumption. So it merely of bitcoins is percent of 0.005, as I can recall. Let me check it. Yeah, it is 0.0005% of entire Bitcoin. So it's a let's say ecosystem friendly, environment friendly, environment friendly. So here we come to consensus mechanism of Avalanche. So there is sampling, sampling. This is all validator nodes, validator nodes. Substance samples hold the TX transactions as whole a whole network says it is okay. Then the transaction TX become incorrect. Let me check it. It's not like that. Inquired. Yeah, inquired. 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 TX preference. Sorry, preference. Then after next time, majority preference. Let me erase it. So then then we call sufficient, sufficient majority. We called alpha. Then confidence, confidence threshold, threshold. We call it beta. A, A and A and beta can be configurable, configurable, configurable. So this is the basic of consensus mechanism, and I'm going to show you a graph which I make it here. So transaction TX issued, then validator received it. Well, sorry, validator received it. Then confirm TX is valid yes, because there is no invalid transaction in consensus yes. Then add to the TX list of the valid TX transaction being repeated from random sampling, which I recall. Select key randoms, which I'm going to tell you next of it. Then key validated preferred transaction, update transaction confidence transaction meet, then yes, accept, no, then repeat the process. So what are we meaning? What are we are trying to say in here? There is called intuition, then snowball, algorithm, intuition. If we saw pizza or barbecue, we instantly know pizza or barbecue. For this time, I say pizza. So, but in how, let's say, in in consensus mechanism, we have to know all of it is true or not. So for that, we use there is, let's say, number of participants, number of nodes, k the sample size. For A, this is quorum. For beta, this is threshold for decision. So let's say 50. Let's say the sample size 20, and quorum, let's say 14. But this is sample size we pick to choose. This is, let's say, validator nodes. Validator nodes. These are the nodes that the same answer. And if it's the same answer and old one and the new one is the same, we increment one. If it's not, then we reduce one. By that we are protecting the family, protecting the consensus mechanism, protecting consensus. So let's move on to the token economics. move on to token economics. Evet, token economics. Token economics. In Genesis, in Genesis, there is 36 60 million AVAX. And in final, there gonna be 20 70 to 70 20 million 720 million AVAX. By that, you can think say you can it's inflation protected, but there is far more AVAXs gonna die because it's still is inflationary asset. I'm not saying that. I in the documentation it says that. Maybe if I say it wrong, I'm sorry. So, but we are saying that we are using. I'm saying that because we are using proof of stake as well in here. The nodes needs to stake some amount. I have covered proof of stake before all my videos, so I am not going to cover proof of stake, but it's the same as Ethereum. Same as Ethereum. Ethereum. So for that we need to use AVAX, and in AVAX different than Ethereum, we are not using. There is no slashing. But if you're malicious node, then there is no even reward. There is no reward for that. For that. So let's come to the economics of it. Here's a formula of it, how the total supply it is, and here's how each staker is take. It is too complicated even for me, but as you can see, this is how we are doing it. I'm researched it. There is time factor, remaining supply and stakers chain for participants. In 2 seconds, Avalanche made is validation. So there is 2 seconds staking duration. I don't know this stake amount and total supply indicates the reward. So as I tell you all of it. Let me erase it as I can. Let me come to marketing time. In marketing, there is segmentation, and positioning. Our segmentation is simple. Web3. We are positioning by our with our technology. So we are not meme coin or something like that. So AVAX is a layer one based on EVM. It solves. Before that, I need to tell you that there is 4P of marketing: product, price, place, promotion. So the most important thing is our product, and our product is Avalanche. So because the whole marketing strategy based on market segmentation, market positioning, and 4P. even doctor degree marketers are doing that. So let me change the color based on EVM. So our solution is that layer one, not a roll up, not a roll up, a complicated roll up solution. Layer one and security of EVM, security of it like it, and scalable, decentralized, centralized, DeFi, DeFi, global finance, global finance, yeah, and other Web3 Web3 applications, applications, because this is why this is. Let me erase it. This is why L1, because it's an L1 layer 1 solution. Layer 1 solution. So as we can say, we say the solution. So here we come to market forecasting analysis. So for total volume locked in beer season, in we are now 25 to 2030, we are going to 2 billion. We are estimating 2 billion USD total volume locked. But if we are move forward to bull market season, it's going to be up to 7 million to 2 million to 7 million. But in here, in beer season 1 to 2 to 2 million, in come on, in bull market 2 to 7 million. So market penetration calculations. Market penetrations mean how Avalanche take the pie of the market he deserves. So if we are beer season, we are going to 1.5 to 2030, 2 million, 2% market penetration. Market penetration. But if you are going to be a bull market, 2 million to, use 2% to in 2030 for, let's say 4.5%. So these are the market penetration and market forecasting calculations. Sorry for that. This is how I tell you guys. Thank you for listening to me.